Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about food deserts and marginalized people. First of all, let's try to understand what a food desert is. Food deserts are geographic areas where access to affordable, healthy food options, aka fresh fruits and veggies, is limited or non-existent because grocery stores are too far away. So here's some statistics about food deserts. In 2010, the United States Department of Agriculture reported that 23.5 million people in the U.S. live in food deserts, meaning that they live more than 1 mile from a supermarket in urban or suburban areas and more than 10 miles from a supermarket in rural areas. There is a certain correlation as to where food deserts tend to be in the United States. As we can see on this map, counties in the southwestern U.S. have higher amounts of low-income households, higher amounts of households without cars, and higher amounts of obesity and diabetes. What does this tell us? In order to maintain a healthy population, an area needs healthy and fresh food in an accessible distance from the residents of that area. Here's a look at the demographics of who lives in a food desert mostly. This data is from the state of Virginia and one of the states devastated by the big issue of food deserts. As we can see, children, disabled adults, single women with kids under 18, disabled children and grandparents taking care of a child are most at risk of living in food deserts. This is quite unfortunate because children are that one demographic that need decent nutrition and healthy food in order to develop. We can take another look at which demographics also tend to live in food deserts by looking at this data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. As we can see, unemployment and public assistance are not big factors in determining whether a population will be in a food desert or not. But not having a high school diploma, living in poverty, and being a part of a minority population can be huge indicators of an area that is a food desert. Now, the biggest question is, how can we solve this problem? One way to solve it is by opening food co-ops. If you can get big grocery chains to come to certain neighborhoods, then the neighborhoods have to create their own grocery stores. Worker-owned cooperatives can grow the local economy, provide jobs, empower people to take their life into their own hands, and get fresh foods into food deserts. Two recent examples of food co-ops addressing the food deserts are the Worth Cooperative Grocery in North Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the Renaissance Community Co-op in Northeast Greensboro, North Carolina. However, that is just one example of how the issue of food deserts can be solved. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.